Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sass, and welcome to the Smokers Panel Live on this Saturday. Today is the Liga 9, and don't say I didn't remind anybody, because I did. Previous episode, the episode before that, I reminded everybody. Exactly. So, today, Liga 9, Smoker Liga number 9. What's up, near and far, who's ready to be in Liga of their own? Yeah, let's get some information out there. I think back in the day, okay, this thing was broadleaf, Brazilian Matafina, Honduras, and Nicaragua. Okay. Nowadays, I don't know. Nowadays, I don't know, because this is definitely not a natural sheen of oil. This is something definitely somebody decided to wipe some mineral oil on this. So be very cautious about having to go take a shit after this one. Okay? Because I might. What? Hey, Jesse. Hey, Sosa. Hey, Bui. Hey, Camping. And hey, Black Beer Cigar Shorts. Today, I'm drinking a generic brand of cream soda, which I thought was funny because my wife saw I thought the soda said dirty soda. Oh, I need to sneeze. Yeah, so it's a diet cream soda, but my wife read it as dirty cream soda. So she's like, "What is dirty cream soda?" I was like, "I have to buy that. I have to buy that because she just read it wrong. Dirty diet. They look what? She's like, "What is dirty cream soda?" I was like, "No, I'm pretty sure there's no dirty cream soda. It's quite clean to me." So I haven't had a I have a cream soda. I like to smoke it with root beer. Okay. So I'm giving it a couple minutes. The reason is I need to wait for my heater. This is the thing. We're like halfway through April. In Massachusetts today, we snowed. Because the stupid weather, I'm wearing long sleeve thermals plus a hoodie over it. I'm so over the weather. So I'm waiting for it to heat up a little bit. But everybody can go ahead, heat up yours. Hey Joey. Hey Val. Camping says no. So yeah, today talk about the cigar. But yeah, as far as I know, the blend is not the same anymore for Liga number 9. They definitely changed it. The leaf they choose is not as oily. And here's Val. And so yeah, the leaf they choose is not as oily as what you feel like. This literally is the oil that you can wipe off with a piece of paper. This is not natural. So back in the day, it was. Today, this broadleaf is definitely not the same. Yeah, you can feel it on your hand. This is definitely wiped down oil. It's a very common practice, so it's not like you can complain about it because it's common practice. All right, here goes. Sharp, very sharp sourness. Fermented like plum. Wood. But yeah, it's really sour. Just smelling on it. Give it a cut. Draw. Very, very loose draw. Okay. I got a very, very loose draw. And let's light this up. Hey, Richard.
Well, all right.
You watch any on the Masters? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Golf.
Oh no, I don't watch the golfs. I know I if I'm really bored, I'll change to that channel. But nowadays, I don't really have that kind of time. Because one of my friends is a female professional golfer, and you know, because that like I only pay attention to her, so I watch more female than anything else. Eric last video, he smoked El Satimo. That cigar is super oily also. And like majority of the cigar nowadays, like you can tell, like if you feel it, it's not greasy to the hand, then that oil might be real. But if you touched it and it's greasy to your hand, that oil most likely is mineral oil. They wiped it on top. Floral, woodiness, a little bit pepper. Smoke output. I'm telling you, this smoke output is literally from that oil. You burn oil, you get smoke.
This is very slick on my fingertips.
Yeah, it's like very like I said, it's mineral oil. You wipe it on the top of the cigars. It'll produce a lot of oil, but you also taste mineral.
I get a lot of wood right off the bat.
When is the release of ITS cigar? ITS cigar is released May 24th. Here's the thing about the release, right? I believe that certain people, if we figured it out, will be able to pre-order that cigar and figure out something like a pickup or something like that. And if you're at the party, obviously you get it at the party. Now, if you come to the party and get it at the party, if you buy a box, you get some like you get a gift. You get a gift, okay? And so there's a difference between that. International, you need to talk to little guy. So talk to little guy and then see if he can handle that international release. So basically, the day that's released, he knows how to handle the international stuff. So you have to go talk to him directly. So contact him via email. Is probably your best way, or Instagram. I think email is the fastest way. But what did you say?
What?
Did you say something?
No.
Here's something to talk. What the hell?
Yeah, I play the video. I play video next one.
That's what it is.
Boy, this is really smoky.
Yeah, and it's peppery. Has a
Peppery,
little bit of
yes.
floralness to it.
I get
Taste
bitterness.
And you gotta taste a little bit of mineral bitterness
Okay.
because the mineral oil that's on that stupid leaf.
Whose idea was this?
Whose idea? Swisher.
Swisher. Who's Swisher?
Swisher Sweets.
I thought you were talking about Steve Swisher, the baseball player.
No. Like I said, it's a common practice. Some cigar company will put mineral oil as a finishing touch to the cigar. It makes the cigar leaf actually preserve moisture a little bit better, produce more smoke, and give you bubbly guts.
A lot of smoke coming out of here.
Yeah. This is how you produce more smoke. You don't believe me? Go take any of your cigars and just brush a very thin coat of mineral oil, and then just put it in the fan, let the fan dry. Smoke it. It will look just like this.
That's
And
a
that is a good
sharp-looking
way.
hat you get on there, Eric.
Thank you.
And not only that, you'll also get a darker leaf color, a
Yes.
sheen to it because
Yes.
of the oil.
Feels waxy.
Yeah, but then it's like really greasy on the hand. It's like really annoying.
Yeah,
Feel.
it's really.
Now keep in mind, we were told that if we want to, we can do that too, but we choose not to.
Yeah, no.
All right,
Good choice.
ITS cigar can look even darker, even shinier, if we wanted to, but we choose not to do that because that would be stupid. Because I don't like that. First of all, I don't like that feeling on my hands. That really not natural oil.
Well, you know, saying that, Tony, it does. It could come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
No, you
Know what I'm
won't.
saying?
You need a lot more than that. You need to put your hand in the entire like wheel of it and then get it out. Go, there you go. This is mineral oil. You don't put mineral oil on your hair. You don't put mineral
There
oil
you
on
go,
your
look.
beard.
Am I shining? Am I shining?
No, you don't want to put it anywhere near you because mineral oil give you the runs.
Help me, Rhonda. Oh, me give you the runs. Oh no.
I give you the runs, okay? So yeah, because mineral oil is consumable, so vegetable oil will make it mold, so they don't put vegetable oil.
Mineral oil.
Has to be mineral oil. Okay?
No.
Now, I want to put it out there. I believe the Liga number 9 back in 2006 did not have it. It was dry to the touch. It was dry to the touch.
They all had it.
It was dry to the touch at the time.
No, they all had it. They had it since the beginning.
That's why I say I think. Because I remember
I don't
the
know.
older Ligas does not feel this way.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
All right. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. But right now it does.
Right now it does. It's definitely mineral oil.
I do enjoy it though. I don't like it a lot.
I mean, I know the flavor, and in compared to the T52, I'd probably rather have T52. I think T52 is bolder.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I like the T52 better. Yes.
I mean, people like Brazilian Matafina because of Liga number 9. The binder is Brazilian Matafina, I believe. And to make it sweeter, they combine Honduras and Nicaraguan here. So it's a relatively sweet cigar in theory. And this is why, like, Liga number 9 is quite pricey.
It's not too bad.
In comparison, Liga number 9 is quite pricey. What is the MSRP on this right now?
$17.
Yeah, $17. Quite pricey.
Nah.
Well, pricey for some.
Yeah, because you could technically get another broadleaf at $8. $9, $10.
Yeah, but it won't be legal.
Liga is just a name, man.
Tastes better than most sticks, man.
It's the.
El Presidente, I was talking about the smoke output. You can put any cigar and put the same mineral oil on the surface, you'll get the smoke output. It is a lot. It's climbing like crazy, the smoke. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. right now is just soury, bittery. Yeah, minerally.
Yeah. As you gotta get into the first little cap, like the
Yeah,
first 1 inch.
got-
Once you
I
get
got
through the
yeah.
first 1 inches, then you start to get more flavor.
Okay. Yeah, I smoked this. I think the last time I smoked this was maybe a year and a half ago.
Usually I smoke a smaller size. I don't smoke the Toro.
That could be it. It's I don't want to say it's strange or weird or unusual, but I was very skeptical about when people say, and we'll use this cigar as an example. Well, you know what? The Robusto is so much better than this. And I used to think it's the same tobacco. It's just
No, but then that's the thing, right? Val, think about this.
little longer.
Right. So when you're smoking, don't you have first stir, second stir, and last stir?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I cut the first stir off, it's a Robusto.
Yeah, but I'm thinking if I cut the first third off and turn it into Robusto, the loss of that smoked tobacco with that smoke passing through the cigar, am I losing that aromas that it might be developing and pulling through that tobacco as I'm smoking it? Am I losing that 1/3 enhanced?
I would say most
know?
likely not, because when we blend ITS cigar, we blend in Toro, and then when we blend in Robusto, when we smoke the Toro, now the first stir was completely foreign to us. But once you pass that first stir, it's exactly how we taste it.
This is to me. I've got.
Keep in mind when they roll a cigar, right? Even for Robusto, it's still gotta be longer than Robusto. They cut the rest off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They cut it to size. Yeah,
Right.
I get
So
it. I
when
get it.
they mix the leaf, it's still by their palm. When they line the leaf together, it's still by the same palm. So that second third is literally where the Robusto begins. Because they'll make a Toro and cut the front off.
Now I'm getting like a bite. You get like a bite. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I've got like a bite to the cheeks, to the corners of my mouth with this cigar.
Really, yours that sour?
Yeah.
Mine has a little bit of ammonia on the retro hill, and that's pretty much it. It's a little sour, but like I can taste the floral. I can taste a little bit pepper, and I can taste that mineral.
I talk too much.
A little bit woodsiness. Flavor start coming up a little bit more on the retro hill. So you need to get through the first inch. First inch. Ari, what do you think about yours? Don't tell me it's the same.
He's gonna say, "Oh, I love it. I love it."
Honestly, I would be very surprised that if Liga number 9 is even up to the expectation of Eric, because like if I'm smoking this and compared to ITS, I will never say okay to this, and that's one of the reasons. Like exactly when we were choosing the leaf, Brazilian Matafina was drawn off because it was floral.
I mean, I don't even taste the floral on this.
I do.
I don't. I got like nice charwood, chocolate note, a little bacon spice on the retro hell, with a finish of like burnt wood on the finish with after the retro hell. Other than that, nothing much.
I think I'm getting a complete different output than his. Like I'm getting more sourness. I get a little bit of ammonia. I get a little bit of floral.
I get none of.
Yeah, I get a charwood. I get woodiness. I get pepper. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting the woodsiness. I'm getting the sourness.
It's like to me, it's almost
bitter.
like
It's got a bite.
to me, it have like a burnt sugar.
I had to drop some drunk college trick off, so I'm going to be late. Smoke it tonight, but I'll catch up for now. All right, cool. Yeah, how's everybody else stick? I like, like when you smoke. Tell me what size you're smoking and what notes are you getting. See if we get the same or different, because right now, Eric is getting something sounds very pleasant, and I'm getting something that's
And I'm getting the same, just about the same as you, Tony. I'm getting but it's still early, right? It's still early.
Yep, I'm getting some baking soda as well, but that's pretty close to like a mineral taste. Just let it burn.
All right, I told you guys. I like the Ligas.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Liga line. So it's like what there's the unicorn line was all right, but I love the Liga line.
I wonder if this that makes it any different. If you put mineral oil on the wrapper, does it make the ash stay longer, like stays more solid? Never tried that. That is something I can look into in the future. Do you get a better ash if you put mineral oil on your leaf? Because this ash looks very solid.
I thought I don't think it affects the ash. Maybe the wrapper part, but not the binder to filler ash.
But if the wrapper is stiff, once it's burned, it's still got to be stiff. I heard Winston Churchill used to put a hat pin in his cigar so his ash wouldn't fall off.
Yeah, he was a cheater. He was a Brit. He was a cheating.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't. If that's the case, his cigar is rolled very, very, very loosely, because you try to stick something like a hat pin into a cigar without cracking it.
Are you guys drinking any spirits with your cigar?
Tightly drawn.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Am I drinking any spirit? No, I'm drinking a soda.
Okay, how about you, Eric?
Drink water.
I'm drinking a bourbon.
That should be the right way to go.
How about the people in their viewing land? What are they drinking with it?
Yeah, what's everybody drinking?
What's everybody drinking with this cigar? I was trying to figure out, and I guess I just go I go back to the reliable bourbon or whiskey, right? I was thinking, I wonder if I should drink maybe a scotch with it.
Now, Presidente is drinking a rum.
Rum might be a good.
Stick it through the foot. You could stick it through the foot. It's still, if the cigar is rolled tight, you stick it to the foot, it's got to crack it. So, and then I think Ira said that Davidoff is usually rolled loose. That's what you say, right? But Winston Churchill, or at that era, they haven't made the Winston Churchill yet.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It might, back then, they probably roll it even looser.
I don't even think that he smokes with Davidoff. For all you know, he might be smoking some sort of Cuban. Who is drinking some coffee? What kind of coffee, though? I did thought about drinking tonight, but like, I saw cream soda and my wife made a mistake calling it dirty soda. I really wanted to drink it. See how dirty that is.
Yeah, I like the cigar, man. They just got like a whole bunch of fucking chocolate notes, so
I did not get that. Oh,
I don't get it. I'm not getting any kind of chocolate on it, any kind of
I got like
coffee on it.
I like chocolate mixed with coffee.
It turned out get that.
So, I don't know.
But I mean, I guess that's a good thing that we're different. We all have different palates.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit earthiness right now too. Once I take that ash off, I get a little bit earthiness. Yeah, earthiness, woodsiness, pepper.
Pepper I get, woodsy I get. Still sour and bitter to me. And I'm starting to salivate now.
The pepper lingers on the tongue a little bit.
I get like very little pepper.
Maybe it's because Eric's palate is so clean right now. He's tasting everything in the world. Because he's not eating a lot. He's hungry. Everything tastes more.
Did
I
you
wouldn't-
eat before you smoked, Eric?
No.
How about you, Tony? How long ago?
I ate 2 meals 3 hours ago. So I found one of my double quarter pounder. I ate that, and my wife said she's hungry, so we had more food at 5.
Yeah, my last time I ate was like 2.
And then I had this big of a cookie right after that. And then I have a half liter of energy drink after that. And then I have a Mont Blanc after that. So that's what I have for today. I basically ate 3 meals together.
Okay. Okay. Now the bitterness is starting to go away from me.
And I enjoy the aroma of the smoke too.
No, it's sharp for my nose. It's really sharp when I try to smell it. Sharp to my nose.
Well, you don't whiff it. You know what I mean?
No, I did this.
Let the aroma do the thing, bro. Don't whiff it.
I mean, it tastes a little bit cocoa. Not a lot. That pepper still there.
Yeah, I taste no pepper. That's why when I was surprised when I smoked the Liga, is the pepper. I thought the pepper be more robust, but it's not.
But there is pepper, just not a lot. There's pepper. Liga T52 definitely had way more pepper, but this one has pepper, just not a lot.
It's a good amount. When you retro how full mouth, it's pretty nice. Yeah, swish the smoke, man.
You know, remember that day I was talking about pimples?
Yeah.
I got one right here.
Nice.
After we talked about it, I was like, fuck, somebody jinxed me. Now I had to deal with it.
You jinx yourself, man. Ugh.
Yeah. This cigar reminds me why I don't buy Liga number 9 anymore. Just not as good as how I remember it.
I still love it. I still love it.
You can still love it. That's fine. You can still love it. I mean, some people still love it. Let's talk about PCA. PCA started, guys. PCA started. Did you guys read the PCA?
No. I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't read any of the bulletins I get in.
All I see is I think I the check on half wheel is I see a lot of just same cigar, different Vitola.
I don't understand. One of the posts talking about the Padrones, and they're still showing the same stuff, right?
What are you talking about?
I mean, the list. I mean, I'm gonna click into it and see if that's anything. PCA
Where you
2025 Padrones.
Were you looking at half wheel?
Yeah. Like the PB99. Okay. Natural. PB99 Maduro. Is that
Okay.
the same thing?
What do you mean the same thing? What do you mean by that?
What was the one before this? Was PB something else, right?
Oh no, it's different.
It's
This
different,
one,
right?
the other one's PP97.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's just a size, dude.
The size
This
is
thing is 6x60 fucking balls.
6 3/4 by 60.
That is huge, bro.
That's crazy size, man.
Yeah, I don't want that. Hell no, I don't want that. I ain't touching that.
How about Cigar Ambassador 20th Anniversary Edition?
Cigar Ambassador.
Page 2.
That's page 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks interesting. You see it?
oh, I don't see it. When you
Cigar
pull up on screen so everybody can see it.
Can I even do that? Yeah, I could. I could. But it's got to take up the whole screen. Window capture. Let's see if I can do that.
Cigar Ambassador.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Let me see. Half wheel.
Oh, Fuente putting out something. Don Carlos 90 Anos.
All right, here we go. We'll make this smaller, but
When you put it over there, nobody can see that, man.
I just need the picture right there. Huh? Oh. Yeah, there's a limitation to it. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Cigar Ambassador is this one.
I can't
Does Drew
see
stay
it.
underground Maduro counts Liga? No. The Liga Privada is their like test blend at first, and that's why they use the numbers. And then they decided to release it. What about the A
I'm interested in
Fuente?
that. Yeah, I'm
You
interested
like this
in
one?
that. Yeah.
It's just kind of weird they put his picture on the cover like that.
How about the cigar, not him?
Oh, the box is part of it, right?
No, fuck that. I'm not gonna buy the box because of that dude is on there.
How about Cigar Bros Fresh Box?
Nah, I'm good. That don't look interesting at all.
It's just a box, right? Is that humidor? Is it cedar line humidor, I guess? Made out of popular EPP, right?
Yeah.
But how is that different? Like, it's $50, holds 20 cigars. Is it worth it? That's the question.
No.
Anything that holds 20 cigars is not worth it at all.
Yeah, like 20 cigars doesn't do anything, right? If you think about it.
That's a
20
box
cigars?
of cigars, period. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, if you travel for a short period of time, 20 cigars, I guess it makes sense. But like $50, $50, you can buy yourself like, 5, 10 cigars. If you want to do it to bundles, you get 20. It makes no sense. Casa Molina. I've never heard of this company. Hiron and Solomon.
Not interested in that brand whatsoever.
$2,000 a box. $2,000 a box.
Not interested in that cigar. Not even that brand.
Here's the thing, right? Scott said travel humidor. But I don't think you want to bring this as travel humidor. This is like buying an entire box of cigar and carry it with you. And there's nothing there to hold the cigar together either. Unless you fill it up, it's got to roll all over the place.
Yeah.
And your Cuesta, that's the same thing. This is kind of interesting, the bin. If it's real carbon fiber, I'll be interested in it.
Okay.
I would.
Good luck with that one.
Like the real carbon fiber with the thing. Petit Corona was sold in carbon fiber canister containing a cigar each 150. I'll probably not
Nobody.
too
I
bad.
can't see that, bro. I don't know who's looking, but
I mean, you can't see that.
But I don't know what I'm looking at.
You have your phone. You have your phone with you. Like, there's a limitation of what I can do because if I pull too much, your screen disappears. I don't know if you can see it. If I pull too much, your screen disappears. See that? You see that?
No.
It's a limitation, okay? It's a limitation. Yeah, I actually think this is pretty cool. With the tubos, that comes with the tubos with carbon fiber as well.
Oh, you mean that whole thing? I thought you talked about the band. That
No, I'm talking
probably
about the canisters.
yeah, that's probably gonna be real carbon fiber.
Domain cigar, I tried one. I think I did a review on it. I tried one.
Yeah, domain cigar sucks.
This the same. This the same. Like page 1. LFD.
Oh yeah, they're coming out with yeah. I'm gonna grab a box of these of the new well they re-releasing it, but I'm
Which
grabbing a
one?
box.
Suave?
Huh?
Which one?
That one, the one with the
Oral?
horse on it.
Huh?
The one with the horse on it.
The one with the horse on it. This one. Suave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jalapa and San Andreas. Okay, I can see you like it. It's the Maduro one. So before
Yeah.
it was natural, now it's Maduro.
No, they have a natural too.
Yeah,
They're
that's
coming out
it's
with-
a sweat natural. So now they have Maduro. It's a new blend.
Yeah. So I'm interested in that one.
Box of 20. Oh, actually, you know what? That could be a good under $300 cigar.
It could be good.
It could be good, possibly. New
Yeah.
oral packaging. I'm gonna say it looks underwhelming. So
Yeah, it just look like any of the packaging.
yeah.
But overall, is a good cigar too. So it's not bad.
Contestant number 1 price pack. What price pack? Aventura.
Adventura.
What is this?
I don't
Now
like
that
that.
Blue Eye Jack was kind of disappointing. It was probably
Yeah,
one the worst
yeah.
one in that line.
Wasn't crazy about that one.
Yeah. It's unfortunately it wasn't that good. Like everything in this line was kind of good except that one. I have not smoked the Black Fins Palais. But the rest of them was pretty good. Sans Perillo. Nothing about it. No, nothing. Okay. I've been seeing this logo on cigars. I've never smoked any of their cigars, but I think in a way it's kind of funny to see that cat. Outcast, Brazilian, Cuban seed, Ecuadorian Sumatra seed. What? I don't know how that information does anything. Phyllis, Dominican Republic.
Not Cuban seed.
$10.50. I think that might be the most aggressive attempt at a text stamp I've ever seen. Text stamp.
Oh no, that cigar don't look interesting at all.
I think I like the cat. It's so ugly, but I you know, in a way, it's like, eh. Not Ace Ventura, Adventura. Artista cigars. You see, this is probably why it costs so much to go to PCA. It's that you have to build one of these things. Like, where are you gonna store this when you leave? Wow, the banding on this is so minimalistic. So minimalistic. Filler undisclosed, Ecuadorian Corojo. Okay. Lunch with wheel. TCA 2025, list of booth. And that's it for today. Actually, they didn't do. They did. Well, actually, technically, they did do a lot. Crops. Didn't see crops. You see, you gotta bring all these things. You gotta build that entire wall. I can't imagine. That's a lot of work. Number one, you need a lot of people to bring this thing in there, right? Number two, you need to set up tables. You need to set up booth. You know, and some of them build an entire thing. If you saw the one for Padron, that's pretty much an entire farm. They build it. Ooh, that's interesting. Marblehead.
Not interested.
I like the packaging. I do like the packaging.
Nope. Don't have a footband. Once you take that off, it's naked.
You roll the footband up.
Nope.
Just go. Whoop. Now it's a band. Actually, that's pretty cheap. I buy a Toro 159 for 8. That I'll buy Toro. How does this work? 5. That's 30 in here. This is bundle of 20. So did they just start bundling that boxes? I like the box though. Anything for $5 and no fancy package. Well, if you're looking at $5, yeah, you're not looking at packaging per se. I think the only thing that's $5 that I know has good packaging was actually the egg roll. That actually had a packaging for sub $5. I just dropped my cigar. All right. So you get, okay, when you buy a box, it's like this, right? But I want this. Marble. Yeah, I want this, but then that's not a box. What the hell?
Same thing here, Scott. Same thing here.
Yeah, I mean, you could hate the egg roll, but at that price, you can't really complain. Sub $5. Sub $5 cigar. What are you expecting? Sub $5 cigar means that produce that cigar is about $1 or something. Not even $1. When's the last time we smoked a Paustani?
2 years ago.
Yeah, I don't smoke anything Paustani. War Bear.
Is that the cigar with the P on it with the arrow pointing down?
Yes. Looks like the store is a store display. I actually bought a store display of something yesterday. And I think it's Eric's fault.
Why?
I bought a store display for the SD DuPont.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'll show you when I get in. I want a place to put my SD DuPont. I have so many SD DuPont, so I bought a display.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's your fault.
I didn't do anything.
I don't disclose everything. Okay, 520. That's 10,000 total. Yeah, that's just nothing crazy. I think nothing crazy. Nothing too exciting. If anything exciting is actually before this. Before the event, there might be something like I don't understand this humidor.
Baseball.
I understand that, but cigar isn't that shape, right? So you still can only. This is just empty spot right here, the triangle.
It's not about the fucking storage, bro. It's about baseball.
Well, you got to make a storage. It's about the storage.
Okay.
Kawa, the king is their escape plan. Thing about their theme is that always it seems like a monarchy murdering case kind of thing going on. Oh, look at this.
What am I looking at?
Room 101 revisit anniversary release edition humidor.
Yeah, they could keep that.
I like the concept. That's why I'm gonna remember these kind of concept in the future and make one for myself. Inside that weird triangle space, I bet is where they put the hygrometer. And you might be right. Let me see. No pictures. Right? Is there pictures? No pictures. You might be right. You might be right. If you just fit a round hygrometer right here, it might be right. But you know, it kind of defeats the point if you can't see the hygrometer when the thing's closed. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's the humidity inside until you open it. Oh, Johnny Tobacco Nut. I might buy it. I might buy this Johnny Tobacco Nut.
You didn't learn your lesson. Okay.
It's all about the presentation. The presentation's good. I don't care. Nicaraguan Puro, 6x52, but Toro. You know, this is one of those cigars I just buy and put it there and never smoke it. Or smoke one and complain about it for another 10 years. Diesel Lounge Limited Edition Backyard Barbecue Series. Pulled pork. Why is it pork? Okay, pulled pork. Diesel Whiskey Roll. One of them was pretty good. The Mizunara one was pretty good. And we all know Casa Cueva is Casa Carrillo is the new EP Carrillo, which has a logo, looks like a house. CC looks like a house. Night Commander. I have not smoked it yet. Ever give me one? I have not smoked it yet. It's a long, big cigar.
Yeah,
I'm kind of afraid to smoke it.
To me, it's not that good of a cigar.
Who is it? There we go, Rick. Hello.
Good morning.
Good afternoon. Kwanzaa. New Year.
Hanukkah. For King's Day.
What is this? Okay. Nothing. Angel Share. $17,500 for the humidor. This is one of those things like when people complain about the Shadow Smoke Legion ITS humidor being expensive, look at this price and tell me my humidor is expensive.
Tony, your humidor is expensive.
I make sure I don't save one for you.
Tony, the humidor is cheap.
Shut up. Romeo Giulietta 151. I think this is kind of interesting to me. The Kentucky Derby one is interesting to me, even though I don't watch Kentucky Derby, and even though I don't think that should be priced at $20 a cigar, I still probably will get one. The box is kind of cool. It's got this like lock in the side. And I definitely is going to get this one. You guys know I'm gonna get this one. The Camacho Limited Edition 2025.
Yeah,
How does that look interesting to you?
How is this not look interesting to me? How is that not looking interesting to me?
That there's nothing to it.
It's 1750, 6x52 Toro. How is that not interesting?
That's not interesting. It don't even look interesting.
It look interesting to me. Look how chocolatey that cigar is.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with Camacho, okay? Camacho's a very good name.
Yeah, it's Mexican San Andreas over Honduras. Binder and filler.
Yeah, I'm not interested in Camacho at all.
And a little bit of Dominican filler. I don't know. This interests me.
It
Because the
don't even
broadleaf
look
wasn't bad.
The thing is, like, it don't even look interesting. The band don't look interesting. Nothing about it look interesting.
But the cigar, look how beautiful the cigar is.
It needs to have, say, Atabay or Opus or ITS in front of it. That's when Eric is interested.
Okay. Let me answer that question. Can someone that's not affiliated with the Cigar Shop brand media go to the PCA? I think there was a consumer day, 1 day only, and specific hours. There's a consumer day. You can go there. Are you able to buy cigar there? I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm pretty sure as a consumer you can't. Over there, they make the deals and they ship the cigars after the deal is made. So they don't carry, there's no ringing up money and stuff like that to sell cigar to you. So you can go there, you can check it out. It's an expo, but I don't think you can buy it. Okay, I hope that answers the question. So I think there is a consumer day. I can't remember which day, or if that still exists. I think the last time I read it was like
I
$100.
don't,
You
think,
know,
I don't think
big-
consumer day exists anymore.
Yeah, Big Rob might be able to answer that because he's there, right?
They have it on their website, like the fees and stuff like that. I know it costs $100 something.
It's not bad.
I don't think there's consumer day anymore.
No, I think there is, but I think it's like Tony said. I think it's a limited time.
It's probably like a little window.
It might be, yeah, it might be like a 4-hour time frame, something like that. Maybe 5. But I'm not sure what day it is. I don't know. It might be the very last day of it. When things are kind of quieting and settling down on the last day.
Let me see. Consumer Day.
But I bet you one of our members, Big Rob, he might be able to shed some light on that.
No, they added consumer membership but no trade show access. So no, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, they took that away.
Okay.
Damn.
I like Rocky Patel Edge Sumatra, but the shop only has in Rocky Patel's sampler. I have to buy 3 and get 1. Check online, man. Check online. A lot of time, check online. Edge is not something hard to find, so I would say check online. SneakerCon is actually all for consumers. People bring their shoes to sell, and people bring their shoes to buy.
Yep.
So SneakerCon is all about consumers. Cigar, because of regulation and stuff like that, they can't just sell it to you. Only like it because in the canister. No, if this is in the box, I'll still get it. It actually comes. Does it come with a canister and a box, or a box and a just box or canister? I wonder.
Maybe it's a box in a canister. It's a canister in a box.
Yeah, that cigar looks so damn smooth in a way. I don't know. Is it just the Photoshop? Can you see this? Can you see this?
It looked like chocolate drops, like Whoppers, like Whoopers.
No, can you see the cigar? You see the cigar, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
damn
chocolatey.
smooth on the photo.
Ah, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a very, very smooth cigar on the photo. I'm very interested in it. I'm
Right
definitely
here.
gonna get some. Thinking about buying underground sun-grown since they don't make them anymore. They're cheap, so they won't hurt if they suck. Have you ever tried them? Underground
Yeah.
sun-grown. I have tried
Yeah.
it.
They're not good.
I wouldn't say they're
it's-
crazy.
Yeah, it's worth the price. So it's you get what you're buying. They're usually not that pocket breaking. So I usually call this type of sticks like dependables.
What about the 601 Warhead? Anybody collecting that the Warhead boxes?
I don't like the cigar, so
Turn the lights off. I'm looking, okay?
Yeah.
6.5 by 54 Toro box press.
I'm still financially recovering from the Year of the Dragon. I would not be collecting anything for a good while unless it's Ethifals.
Warhead 6 is 5 by 58 semi-press perfecto. Connecticut broadleaf, Nicaraguan binder and filler. I don't know. This look pretty cool. Now this time it's got
Alright,
the
I am
whole
gonna
tail
have
fin.
to.
Now it's got a huge tail fin.
I like how the boxes look like, honestly. Like I don't mind like collecting them. I just need, you know, a certain group that works with the government to find money and forward it into my account.
It's two different ones. They're re-releasing Warhead 1 and Warhead 6.
So I'm needing to re-release a little bit of stimulus checks and put them in my account.
I want that box and own La Bum Bum box. I wonder how the old one looks like. I have no idea.
Okay, I was celebrating two different YOTDs. I was celebrating two different ones. You're the dragon, you're the debt.
Yeah, you're the dragon, you're the dead. Talking about that, tariffs. I think Donald Trump just changed it so that electronics are not being taxed.
Mhm. I
So
saw that
Apple will
disclaimer.
survive. So Apple will survive. Mine start to burn funny. I had to keep touch it up to the side. Ooh. Touch it up on the side.
Unfortunately, you know, I searched many shops by me for a 9. I couldn't really find one.
So what you
Oh.
got instead?
I got a Liga from Yazzers, from the Yazzer prize.
Okay, here we go. Liga's Liga. Liga
At
night.
least this still is a Liga.
Still is a
Oh.
Liga. Still is a
Oh no,
Liga.
that one sucked though.
This was sent to me by Yazzer, so I am not saying anything bad about it.
Exactly. Yazzer, anything Yazzer sends are good. I don't care.
Yep.
Yazzer can send me a toothpick. I'll say that's good.
Yep. He sent me chopsticks, and then all right, that'll be my only chopstick I'll use for ramen.
You know, I sent those ramen kit with the chopstick and the bowl to Eric, and Eric has been complaining about it ever since because there's a hole on it.
Well, I'm not complaining. I'm not using it.
He's like, "Why is there there's a hole on it? They put the chopstick through it."
That's who have a fucking.
You
hole
don't
in
drink the soup anyway, so even if there's a hole, you'll be fine.
Dude, but
Yeah.
ramen soup is the best after you're done eating.
Have you tried the trick? So after you're done with the noodle, right?
Mhm.
You put 2 eggs in there and put in the microwave for like a minute or 2. It comes out to be a nice steamed egg with the flavor. So good.
All right, you just changed my world.
We do that all the time. We do that all the time.
Oh, you know,
Was
I'm honorary Asian, not fully Asian.
Yeah. So eat the noodle, leave the soup, put 2 raw eggs in there, and put in the microwave. Cook the egg so it'll become a steamed egg. Oh, make sure you stir it. You just gotta stir it so it comes out even.
Are you like poaching it?
Yeah, pretty
No.
much. But you're poaching it in a nice, tasty broth so the egg has flavor.
Interesting. Okay.
So Raymond asked, what's the difference between ramen, pho, and vermicelli? 3 different kind of noodles.
True.
Ramen is egg noodle. Pho is, I believe, is rice noodle. Vermicelli is rice thread noodles. Actually, vermicelli a lot of times made out of monk beans. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Monk beans, green bean.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. They all just noodle to me, man.
They are different things. How can you say pho is the same thing as ramen?
Well, there's different noodles, but
Yeah.
they're all noodles.
They don't taste the same. They're different texture.
Mhm.
No, they're all noodles at the end of the day.
You might as
What
well
the fuck are you
cigars are all the
talking about?
same. Cigars is just cigars. They're all cigars at the end of the day. There's no sucky cigar. There's no better cigars.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Right? You say that all noodles the same, you know, it's all the same. They're just noodle at the end of the day. Well, cigars, it's just
Well,
all
Yeah,
cigars.
it's like, yeah, you know, Opuses and
I
Perdomos.
meant the noodle. I'm not talking about the ingredient.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
cigar
know-
is just cigars.
Yeah, Perdomo
No,
and
when you put in
Obuses are on the
different,
same
when you
level.
put the noodle inside a different ingredient, it make it better. But at the end of the day, they're noodles.
No,
And it
because
is
egg
true.
noodle tastes a certain way, pho noodle tastes a certain way, and vermicelli tastes a certain way.
I think vermicelli isn't it like just dry noodle. You eat
No,
with
no, no.
sauce?
Vermicelli is not dry noodle. You cook it the same way as pho.
Yeah, but you eat it with no soup though, right?
No, you can stir fry it or you can eat it with soup.
Oh, I never tried with soup, so I don't know.
Yeah, in fact, people who stir fry it does it with curry powder. Singaporean. Chow fun is greater than chow mein. Chow fun is basically stir fry pho. And chow mein really doesn't exist. Chow mein really doesn't exist. It's basically like it's a
It's
stir
an
fry.
Americanized term.
Yeah, it's a stir fry bean sprouts and vegetable, and you sprinkle like those crunchy noodle, what they call it, on top, and you eat it. Chow mein really doesn't exist.
It's on a lot of menus.
Yeah, because American people will eat it.
Yeah, they don't know better.
Yeah, American people will eat it, and especially some people will eat anything with duck sauce on it.
That's me. That is me. I love the duck sauce.
Duck sauce has so much sugar. I know how to make duck sauce. I can tell you that. Ooh.
It's not about how you make it. I don't care. It just tastes good.
Because I know how to make it. So I know how to make it in the restaurant. That's why we make it by the bucket, and they're like disgusting.
Yeah, no, I work at a Chinese restaurant before. Yes, they do make it by the buckets, but I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even use them. I was like, ooh.
I dreamt my shit with it.
I'm a firm believer. Like the higher the crime rate, the higher the crime rate, the more dangerous the city, the better the Chinese food and the chicken shack and fried chicken places are.
I have to agree with that. That's the way it is. Okay, here it is. Okay, if you eat spring roll with duck sauce, you done it wrong. If you eat spring roll with a dash of mustard, you do it right.
Disgusting.
If you have not tried that, try it. Just a little dab of mustard. It changes the taste completely. You're supposed to dab with mustard.
I ain't never heard of that.
All right. Well, I'm a cook. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't never see a cook give me a
Well,
fucking
try
mustard
that.
with.
Try it out next time. Try it out next time. Just dab
No, I
a little bit of
refuse.
mustard.
I want my duck sauce.
Yeah, just do one bite, and it will be better than duck sauce.
No,
It's better than the duck sauce.
no.
If you go to
Mustard is only good on fucking hot dogs, bro.
No,
No, I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Mustard is
I'm
also
not-
good on burgers too.
Yeah, I'm not big. I'm not big on mustard, but I know there's some things mustard is good with.
Nah, fucking sprinkle.
You cannot make a beef Wellington without nice mustards.
What?
Yeah, beef Wellington.
Never ate that.
I know.
Mhm.
Gordon
Not
Ramsay won't even talk to you.
Not even interested in that one.
Yeah, because you don't eat beef
That
correctly.
shit's raw. That shit's raw as fuck.
No, beef Wellington's cooked, baked.
No, that's the one that's wrapped up in the dough, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
It's cut.
Yeah, it's
like
cooked.
fucking bleeding when
baked.
you cut it.
It's baked. It's
It's
baked.
baked.
When it
It's
comes
raw.
to meat,
That shit's raw.
if you see that red juice, that's not really blood.
I don't give a fuck. That's blood to me. That's raw meat.
You eat raw meat all the time at night. Nobody complain about it.
I mean, in your bed, you like raw men.
I don't eat it. I taste it.
So you eat it.
I don't eat it. It doesn't go in my stomach.
Sure. I'm
But
pretty
Tony,
sure.
can you also agree if the Chinese place has bulletproof windows, it's gonna be a fucking amazing place?
No. If it had bulletproof window, it's usually greasy. Greasy Chinese
Actually,
food.
yeah, actually true. Yeah,
Have you ever had a day that every cigar you smoke sucked, either because of construction flavor? Yes. When I had COVID, I lost my taste bud. The whole entire week tastes like horrible. Whole entire week. Mustard only goes in potato salad. Not true. I'll put
Mhm.
mustard, a dash of mustard in coleslaw as well. Mustard actually bring up the flavor. And it depends on what you use. Do you use yellow mustard,
Mhm.
Dijon mustard? They taste different too. So
Yeah, Dijon, and then like I mean, even like
There's only
sometimes-
one mustard that I know is fucking yellow mustard.
yeah, it just shows me. You basically tell people that you don't know how to eat and you haven't tasted a lot of stuff. Okay, I get it.
You need to try that gray poupon.
I don't know. When I hear mustard, I hear yellow mustard. That's what I hear.
No, most chefs here Dijon mustard.
Yep, I could tell.
How is a Dijon mustard?
I could tell Eric rode a yellow bus. School.
That's pure, yes. I'm poor.
He was the one that had the helmet that looks the windows.
With the headphones.
Mustard, mustard, mustard.
Hot Russian mustard. Mustard in tuna is good. Mustard in tuna is good. Yes, I agree with that. Gray papon on a roast beef sandwich, yummy.
You can make a lot of good sauce with mustard being part
I
of
don't
the
know. What do you guys eat with the roast beef sandwich? Does it barbecue sauce, ketchup, or
Not on roast beef.
roast beef sandwich?
beef.
Roast beef
sandwich.
I would take Arby's sauce.
I was never a big Arby's person. But when I used to make my own roast beef in a good big deli. I don't
Over here,
know.
we have a famous roast beef place. They do it with barbecue sauce, but I always tell them not to put it. Just, I think the barbecue sauce make it like too heavy.
Yeah, no. Roast beef, it's either got to be its own beef juices or it's got to
juice.
be maybe a light brush of mustard. That's about it.
Mustard I can take, but like barbecue sauce is a little bit over.
No.
I see people use barbecue sauce all the time. If restaurant has the owner kids running around the kitchen, it's gotta be some good food. Yeah, and that's how I started. That's how I started. Yeah, my aunt owns a restaurant. I'm like a little kid running around, and guess what? The chef says, "Get over here and start cooking." I'm like, okay. That's how I started. First, I don't know how to cook these things. He's like, well, learn. Stand over there, start frying those egg rolls, and look at how we make it. And once I learn the ingredient, he tells me to hold the wok, lift it up halfway up, start the fire, fill it with water, and just hold it there until the water boils. I think burns the shit out of my hand. And then he's like, well, you got to cook all day. It's going to burn your hand, so get used to it. So if you cannot hold an entire wok full of water on top of the fire until the water boils, you're not qualified because the wok is too heavy for you. You won't be able to stir the entire pot of things, entire wok of things. So that's how you make it.
It's its own unique skill set doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's something like,
It looks easy, but it's not.
my dad did kind of something like that. Like when he used to do bacon, obviously bacon pops when it comes to grease. So when I was, I'm like 12, 11 years old, like hold the handle. I'll hold it and it starts popping. It hits me. I'm like, ah. Yes. Well, we're gonna keep on doing this every day until that pop doesn't make you feel pain anymore. And after a couple of weeks, I'll hold it, and then I got so used to the hot oil, and I was good.
Oh, hot oil in
Yeah,
the
with
kitchen.
second degree burns.
No, we get dots all over the hands. Look.
Mhm.
I got dots all over my hands. These are oil marks. I don't know if you guys can see it. These are oil marks. So when I cook, it will splatter, and the chef will laugh at you. Say, you little girl, blah, blah, blah. Enough time, you're just like, okay. Hey,
I have too much hair. I gotta shave my hair with Manscaped. Probably make you see it.
Can't be a woman with nice roast beef as a keeper. I don't know about that. I
She
thought
has
the roast beef was frowned upon.
listen, she has the meats. I don't want it.
Oh no. A ribeye or a T-bone steak, medium rare with some duck fat on the side is fire. Duck fat? I don't know. I wouldn't put duck fat in steak because duck fat is very pungent. It ruins the steak flavor for me. Duck fat is very useful. You can cook anything with it. Fry the fried rice with it, make a soup out of it. It's great. But
Bro.
if you put it in the steak, that whole entire steak is gonna taste like duck. A woman with okay. Starting the second third now. Second third. I'm on the last third right now.
Well, you must be a power smoker, Tony.
Hmm.
I'm right here.
I smoke fast. Yes. I smoke fast. That's why a lot of cigars that usually don't get people sick, I get sick. I get sick.
And the Padron Maduro 60th, I had to take my time on it. I was smoking it kind of too
Well,
quick.
you know, a certain cigar, I'll slow down. I'll slow down. If I feel it, I start to feel it, I slow down too.
And my dumbass did it.
Try some duck chili at a chili cook-off once. It was amazing. I don't know. I've not tried duck chili. Duck chili must be expensive because duck overall is expensive. So duck chili must be expensive.
With duck, I forgot, like, for us in Puerto Rican culture, duck is means pato. That's how you say it in Spanish. And then I'm not sure it's how it is in all Spanish cultures, but for us, I'm not sure it's Puerto Rican slang, but pato also means gay. So it's like gay sauce.
Okay. What the hell?
I was like, I remember like growing up, like my dad would like, or my dad or my sister, like, all right, pass me the gay sauce. All right, I got you. And, or yeah, I don't know.
Did we not do the Vartan's dragon? Oh yeah, we didn't because I didn't think that was part of the dragon. I don't
Yeah,
think I've done the Vartan. I've not done the Vartan. I didn't feel like that was part of the year of the dragon because it's more like
The tribute.
honoring a different person than the year of the
Mhm.
dragon. So we didn't chase that one.
Yeah, I remember you talked about that. It was it was them honoring somebody else.
Yeah, it was a specific person. And with that, $75 for that cigar is crazy.
It's not 75.
How much was it?
Like 100.
I thought it was 75.
Mm-mm.
They had terrorists for the terrorists.
I think it was like 100 for that, no?
I thought it was 75.
I don't know. I just used my credit card and just paid later.
Let me check MSRP.
Every single time a new dragon was announced, I just again went in the corner, cried, just hit the buy button, and I cried again. Everest at $98.
What about MSRP though? Is that MSRP?
Yeah. That sound about right.
Why did I remember 78, 75? So
Sounds
basically
about
$100
right.
bucks.
Yeah.
Basically $100 bucks.
And that was part of my credit score after all the dragons.
98. $98 each. Okay, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Yeah, we had to be authentic when it comes to the actual celebration of the dragon.
Yeah. It's Vartan the Dragon, not Year of the Dragon. So Vartan of the Dragon. I'm not gonna.
Kind of interested in it now.
You can be. It can be. But you know, it's celebrating some sort of like a lounge opening of somebody with it. So
No, I just want to. I don't care what it's about. I just want to smoke and see how it is.
well, yeah, I get that, but like, you know, the story behind it is what that's what their reason of the price is. So
I'm interested because of the price.
cigar has the same notes for me from the first stir to the last stir. Yeah, for me, it's pretty much the same. This Liga number 9 is the same.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, I'm still early in my cigar. I haven't.
Yeah, tastes pretty much the same the whole way. But I have to say, I'm like, you know, based on smoking this, I'm surprised that Eric is like, oh, that's pretty good. I like it. Because usually a cigar of this flavor, it will be something that's on Eric's shit list.
It would. It's not boring to you, Eric, because that's what I'm thinking.
It's part
I
of
like it.
comfort. Yeah, it's comfort for
Okay.
him. It's like with me, I know like they get out first 20 years.
Like I wouldn't buy a box, but I keep rebuying it, so it's a rebuy for me. So I like it.
That's exactly how I feel
So
about
this is
the
a
8 out first
5-packer
20
for
year.
you.
Huh?
This is a 5-packer for you.
Yeah, like every time. When I don't know, like when I see it, I buy it. That's the thing. Like every time I see a Liga 9, I buy a Liga 9.
I don't.
One
I
of-
haven't bought Liga 9 for a long time. A long time. What cigar should I smoke next? The Night Commander one and down. Otherwise, you'll feel sick. I think the Night Commander at the end of it, you're very close. You want to smoke something Connecticut maybe or something lighter?
Well, it all depends how you can handle it. But
Yeah, yeah.
Night Commander is pretty strong in string.
Yeah.
But
Towards
if
the,
you
end,
can,
towards the end, it kind of punches a little bit.
yeah. But at the, I don't know. That's all up to you, man. Like if you can handle it, well, smoke another one. Doesn't matter what. Because after that cigar, you can't taste shit.
Chuck.
So what should we smoke together next month?
ITS.
I'm gonna say ITS.
Next month,
It's
second
May.
week of next month, ITS is not available yet. Next month will be the 10th. The 10th.
Maybe it's Suma.
We'll ask the chat. What do you guys want for the next week? For the next month, not next week. Next month. What
Camacho
cigar do you guys want to smoke together next month?
Camacho Brawley, El Pupo.
You just look at the cigar you have.
I can open this and go through everything I have. We'll be here all night. Oh, never mind. I'm poor. Be here for 20 minutes.
Cameroon.
Marifel. Let's go.
I have one.
Indoor.
Indoor wouldn't be a bad idea. I can get it indoor.
I don't like the indoor.
They're weird. It's like MGK's lyric fucking beard is weird.
Omatepe?
I'm down.
Oh, Matepe?
Omatepe?
Tepe.
I'm totally down. I like that cigar. That was a rebuy for me, so
I think majority of the viewer probably don't want to spend that kind of money for it. Cameroon cigar is not hard. Cameroon cigar is plenty.
but not all of them were good though. Look at that. He's down for Omotepe. Let's go.
You know, Omatepe went down in price, like 60s now, 60s, 70s.
You wish. You wish.
We don't have Omatepe over here in the stores, so it had to be online for me.
Yeah, the shop. I went to my shop.
Oh, he's down
years
too.
ago.
Look at that. Everybody's down for Omotepe.
Omatepe. I swear. Omatepe.
All right, it's time to use credit cards.
I'm always down for Omotepe.
Omatepe is extreme for a cigar smoke together.
Yeah, bass smoke.
A single one right now is $100 still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious about the one that is like the high elevation from Placencia. You heard about their new release
What talk about?
from Placencia?
What about it?
The Finca San Julian.
There was another cigar I think Placencia was releasing that was interesting. I can't remember.
So yeah, it was a post they uploaded about 8 hours ago. It's called the Finca San Julian, which is tobacco on the highest elevation ever made. At
I think that's what it is.
3,500
I think that's
above
what we
sea
were
level.
talking about the other day. I think that's what it is.
Does it matter what elevation it is? Like,
Hey, elevation changes flavor. Elevation
That's how-
changes flavor.
that's how-
yeah, but the thing is, they're gonna come down to the fucking regular elevation. Okay.
No, it's the grass. It's the growing the soil on there. And higher elevation starve them of oxygen, so they grow differently. Foundation. Tabernacle. Oh,
So what?
I was thinking the Julius Caesar, Diamond Crown.
we can do Julius Caesar. I don't think anybody will complain about Julius Caesar.
I could do the Toast to America one.
Yeah. Aaron saw Julius Caesar sitting around. So, what do you guys think about Julius Caesar? How about Julius Caesar, guys?
I only have it in Shark Vitola.
That's fine. I'm definitely not doing the Barton. I'm not gonna go buy $100 Barton. Not interested in that one at all. I always want to try Julius Caesar. Okay, well, we got one.
We should do one that we haven't smoked.
Sure, we can do something we haven't smoked.
You know what I'm saying?
What haven't you smoked?
What haven't we smoked?
Good question, boys.
Yeah, yeah. You're making this really hard.
You know what I mean? Like make it fun that like it's something new that we haven't smoked, you know?
Yeah, the Alma de Cielo. Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in that one too. I want to smoke that one.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Alma de Cielo.
Monte Cristo Espada Obscure. I don't have that cigar around.
When's the last time I seen a Espada?
Espada?
Wow, I haven't seen it. I think my shop has it. I gotta look at it. Obscure.
We already smoked that one though.
We did? Obscure?
What is it?
Obscure? Espada Obscure.
I don't think it's new, is it? If it's not new,
I don't know.
I think I had it at one point.
Yeah, Varton's got to break the bank for Rick. What some viewers?
What happened?
All my Tepic were already smoked. So, Oscuro. Tabernacle. Oh my.
I'm trying to penny pinch. You know, I'm trying to buy a lot of ITS next month, so I'm trying to penny pinch this month. So when I go to Phoenix, get box and probably potentially maybe another box.
I don't know. And we still have a pre-schedule kind of for the Opus, right? We still had to do that too. Set a budget? I don't know. I mean, it had to be everybody's budget because obviously, if we try to, we could buy it. That's fine. If we really have.
Let's do the Opus Dubai.
I don't have Opus Dubai, but I have other Opus.
And let's do Older Blanco.
I have Older Blanco.
Dude, yes, I had that one. You had one at one point, Tony. I know you did.
I probably did.
Yeah, 100% you did.
It's old cigar, right? Like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's not a new cigar.
You know, that's interesting. What does Monte Cristo have recently? What does Monte Cristo have recently? Let me check out what does Monte Cristo have recently.
I haven't heard nothing since the Diamante. That's the last thing I heard them, great was the Diamond.
Yeah, the most recent one is the Double Diamond, right?
No, it's the M.
Oh, the M.
The M.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do Byron. Wanna do Byron?
Byron?
Yeah.
Okay. Could be
You guys want to
anybody?
do Byron? We'll do any Byron. Anybody can bring
Okay.
any Byron. I didn't like the AM. For $30-something, crazy for the AM. Byron, I can dig that. Byron is not that bad.
I like Byron too, so. But then I smoked Byron already.
Luckily, the Byron. There's a Byron by my the shop I go to. So before I used to not find any Byrons anywhere.
Yeah, you guys want to do Byron? Byron, any Byron.
And I only had one Byron in my life.
Really?
Yeah, again, it's not that common here.
We can smoke a
And I
Byron.
was the only time I ever had a Byron was when I actually went to Chicago.
Byron's
I,
pretty
w-
good
I went to
cigar.
Biggs.
I don't mind to smoke it, so
Yeah,
we can do
I actually
Byron.
enjoyed it. But I went to Biggs mansion. I bought a Byron there, and that's pretty good.
You guys down for that? You guys down for that, chat? Byron? Any Byron? Just to make it simple, we can do any Byron. Cigar's boring. Any Byron? We down? We down?
I'm down.
Value down?
I can do a Byron, yeah.
Chat? Byron?
All right. Where's Presidente? Tonight they're both down.
Anybody else? Never heard of Byron? You can look it up. It's actually not hard to get. Actually, pretty good cigars.
I heard a lot of good things about it. Just for some reason, again, this is not really found.
Right now,
Yeah,
it's
you get
Innocence,
it.
one of his favorite cigars, Byron.
All right, but now, yeah, I'll try to hunt down more of them because every single time I go on like shops in the digital world, I see it, but I always forget to add it into my cart to try it or to get different varieties of it.
We're good? Byron?
I'm down for it.
So right now, out there in the chat room, how many people are smoking the Liga?
Liga? How many in the chat room is smoking a Liga today? I don't know. But this is what we can do. We can do Byron for May. And then we have the ITS release. So we'll do an ITS Smokes Together in June. And then we can do July, we can do the Davidoff. And August, we can do the Opus. How about that?
That sounds good to me because August is my birth month.
What do you guys think? That schedule okay with you guys?
Yeah, sounds good.
If you make a counterfeit Liga, will it be called an Illiga?
What?
If you make a counterfeit Liga, will it be called Illiga?
Why would you go make a counterfeit Liga?
Because it will be Illiga.
Okay, if you take out your banana, I guess.
I just saw Sosa because Sosa always loves that joke, so I had to think it's not real quick for him.
All right, so this is what we'll do. Next month, Byron. The month after that, ITS. And the month of that, Davidoff of any kind. And the month after that, Opus of any kind. All right, we're good? Cool. Sounds pretty good. I'll have a schedule going all the way to August, but not have to worry about it. Do it.
I know, Byrons are, a little bit, more than typical cigars. So if your wife gets upset, just buy and run.
Ah. Yeah, I'm almost done with this cigar. Almost done with this cigar. Good. And then by by July or August, we can start thinking about what after that, because more will come out. And I think at that point we can start choosing the cigar that's newly released.
True.
I'm very interested in some of them, so I will definitely try some new release cigars. I think we can all try the new cigars together, and that way it'll be new to everybody. Yeah, this cigar tastes. It starts to die on me. The flavor. Yeah, this
It's just
smoking
so
this
linear.
smoking this reminds me why I no longer buy them. I haven't bought Liga for a long time, including T50. I can say I'd much rather smoke in a Magic Toast.
Oh no, no.
Like, again, like all of us have those one cigars that it's your comfort, despite how quote unquote shit it could be. It's just something that just tickles your fancy. Like for me, like it's like nubs. Nubs are not the greatest cigars in the world, but I buy them whenever I see it because they're make me tingly inside.
Tingly inside.
The Liga Nines is what makes Eric tingly inside.
I don't think that's what it is, though. I don't think it makes him tingly inside.
I don't get tingly, man. The only thing that make me tingly is the box of cigar that I like.
We had to smoke Ashton VEG. You mean VSG?
VSG.
Mm-hmm.
Our Presidente, that's a very common cigar, though. I think everybody always smoked it one time.
Mm-hmm. When it comes to the Ligas, I usually go for the T2 compared to the 9.
Yeah, T52 has a little bit more pungentness to the flavor. It has more pepper, too.
Yeah, but I think the Liga 9 is sweeter.
I don't taste that sweetness you're talking
I
about.
don't taste the sweetness. Yeah.
I taste a lot of sweetness.
Okay,
Of
sweetie.
course you do. Of course you do.
I was thinking the same thing. Okay, sweetie. Slay.
You know, sometime, Eric,
I don't know. The ESG suck. The VSG is better than the ESG.
you know, sometime, Eric, in order to taste the sweetness, you have to first be a bitter person.
Y'all really like the ESG? I dislike that cigar.
Me? Oh, I rather have the VSG.
The
Yeah, the
VSG, yeah.
Yeah, the VSG is way better than the ESG.
I could agree to that. When I used to go for the Ashens, I go for the VSG.
Yeah, the ESG is not something for me.
Yeah, I take VSG over ESG.
Even though I prefer none of it, but I would take the VSG.
Tony, I thought you go for MSG.
I'll take MSG over anything any day. I don't care what cigar it is. If you tell me there's MSG, I'm down. Hence why they no.
And you know what's worse than the ESG? The symmetry.
Oh, let's not even get started on symmetry.
The symmetry suck dick too.
You mother truckers are insane. Symmetry sucks. Hey, Peter!
Hey.
Oh, a guy that know my palate.
Oh, okay, ask Peter. Peter, VSG or ESG? I got called on me once for skinny dipping the symmetry. I hate both. But yeah, if I had to choose between the two, if you had to smoke one to save your life, is it VSG or ESG? You know, you're walking in the forest and a snake bit you in the ass.
I miss Peter, man. He's my type of
Peter
guy.
too. A snake bit you in the ass. Like I'm talking about the center of your asshole. There's no way to save you, but either VSG or ESG.
Yeah, it looks like I'm dying. He hates both.
And VSG or ESG can save you. Which one would you smoke? He's like, I'd rather die. Hey guys, in this channel, I know you guys watch a lot of channels, but I just shout out, you know, Cigar Bandit. If you guys don't know Cigar Bandit, you should go watch it. They got good talk shows.
Nah, don't.
I agree.
Don't
nah.
listen to Eric. Don't listen to Eric. If you have
Don't.
not watched Cigar and Bandit, go at least watch it one time.
No, they're boring as shit. They got like 20 guys on there.
They got 20 guys on there smoking a cigar that's not Bandit. And this is why
And
Eric
dude,
hated.
sometimes they ball the fuck out though. Sometimes I like that about them. They ball the fuck out, dude. They have like at least like $1,000 worth on the screen.
All right, so yeah, go watch that.
I'm gonna start a rival company called Cigar Bandit.
Cigar Bandit.
It is regular reviews.
Cigar Bandit. I personally think that, you know, a cigar should be Bandit. A cigar, if you care about what you make, you will give it a name.
But the thing is, like, you know, when the funny thing is, Cigar Unbanded, but he actually have his own band on it.
Right? The Cigar Bandit band. Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was
That's
like,
the
bro,
funny part. Yes.
what are you trying to do right here, huh? Huh?
Yeah, a lot of people is on the Cigar Bandit. A lot of cool
Yeah,
people.
they have a lot of a lot of big boys up there.
We have to have a Castelli.
I do like Castagli. I give you that.
I still have like the Daughter of the Wind, is it called?
Yeah, that's a good cigar.
Yeah, we can make a knife for that.
Castagli. I don't think a lot of people smoke that cigar.
I still
either.
have that big one that you sent me, the Daughter of the Wind, the big one. I have not smoked.
I never heard of that.
Really? You uncultured.
What?
New Jersey's limited. I've been saying that excuse for fucking years, but it's true. New Jersey's like, don't give you shit here. Only shit you get here is from just a particular person.
We're waiting for you to move.
I know.
Move
I'm
to
waiting
somewhere.
too.
No. Move to somewhere that have internet, bro.
Man, the Pony Express and fucking that box, that really, really box one, I don't like that one, man. It's so boxy that it's like it's a box. It's a rectangle, literally. I don't like how that feels.
Yeah, we can do a Castelli.
They do like, you know, like those are like very boutique brands.
We need somebody to write down this dates. I'm gonna forget about it. I'll put a post up later on the dates.
Yeah, I already
Don't
forgot
remember.
the dates.
Yeah, I always forget. So last time I literally got the date wrong. So damn, bro! Right when I about to say you're my guy, you say something wild shit and lose me all over again.
Hey, I'm one of those guys. I'm your guy, but I will make you lose your shit.
My God. Yeah, we can do that. Not bad. Good suggestions, guys. Good suggestions. With
And-
suggestions, we can keep going.
Yeah, because Castagli is not expensive either.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, we gotta leave room for some new cigars that when they come out, and which makes sense. Usually, cigar announced around this time won't come out for another 3, 4, 5 months.
Yeah, about 3 to 4 months, something like that.
Yeah. So at the end, by September, we should have something that we can call out ahead of time when they come out. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Good, good.
Oh no. I'm
How's
not looking for-
everybody's day today? We have snow. We'll have snow, and I blame that in anything west of Massachusetts, like Chicago.
We had snow yesterday.
You guys took the nasty weather and say, hey, just keep going, and they came over here and you guys didn't get shit.
Yeah.
Wonder if any live smoke Shark during the Shark Week. When's Shark Week? I don't pay attention to the Shark Week. When's the Shark Week?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to it either.
What is the Shark Week?
You're
Shark
talking
Week is
about
the
those
week where they
movies,
all play like
Sharknado and stuff.
shark movies.
Oh,
Shark Week is July 6th to the 13th.
July 6th to the 13th. I mean, think about it. Maybe on Wednesday we can do a shark. Where did you learn about new cigar release? YouTube only put new watch release on my feed. Half Wheel. What's the other place called? Cigar Page.
usually half wheel.
Usually
Usually
Wheel.
half wheel, or
Usually half wheel.
if you follow a lot of brands on Instagram too, they like to post posts
Yeah.
on their Instagram as well.
Nowadays I get cigar press release on my email, so I'll get those information as well.
Yeah, what I typically do is I go through like my humidor and cigars that I tend to smoke the most. I'll see they have a page available on Instagram. And I go follow it. That's how I found out about the Placencia, the Alma de Cielo.
The Alma de Cielo actually got a cigar release on it. Let me read it for you guys. Let's see.
I don't know. I follow exactly 23 people, so
So for immediate release, Placencia Cigar Chat introduced world first high elevated cigar Alma de Cielo. And
I
says,
don't follow no cigar company.
no, they sent it to me. They just send these things to me.
So for your Instagram page, Eric, it's literally 23 of me.
No,
Okay.
That was
I
actually
don't know what that means.
That's how you get like
DNA
ancestry, your DNA testing and stuff like that. It's called 23
Yeah.
of me.
Says Placencia Cigar, the world leading premium tobacco grower, established in 1865, probably announced the debut of Alma de Cielo, the first ever high elevation cigars at 2025 PCA in New Orleans. Alma de Cielo means soul from the sky. Capture the essence of tobacco grown in Finca San Julian in Condega. Situated at greater than 3,500 feet above sea level, the cigar is a tale of family, love, passion, and destiny. Melania Torres, the wife of Don Nestor Placencia, spent much of her childhood on a family-owned piece of land now named Finca San Julian in Esteli. Didn't they say that was a Condega? That was Esteli, Nicaragua. This unique mountain farmland was a cherished location where Melanina spent many holiday and summer vacation with her family, surrounded by coffee plants and golden grain fields. Yeah, high elevations usually tea and coffee. A time passed, her father had to sell the farm, turning her childhood experience into cherished but distant memories. Years later, Melanina crossed the path with Don Nestor Placencia at a celebratory gathering in Esteli, and an instant romance blossomed. Their marriage brought children and success. Let's move on to about the tobacco. Okay. The tobacco grown in this field benefit from higher sunlight exposure and cooler climate, resulting in unique, captivating flavor, situated high above the sea level. Nurtured and untouched by a stream followed through the farm. This cigar is more than a product, said Nestor's son, Nestor Andres. It is a living memory, a symbol of our family, reflection of our sustainable farming practice, and of nature at its most generous. Soil is meticulously nurtured and done so in a manner as close as possible to how Mother Nature does it when on her own. In order to create tobacco that is not only more sustainable, but which ultimately yields a memory cigar experience, it's no like other in the world.
Okay.
So who wrote that? They got a ghostwriter?
I'm pretty sure they have a press release writer.
Chat GPT.
Yeah. No. My wife read I'll post and stuff like that, and she was like, "That sounds like AI." She's like, "I need to change it." I was like, "Okay." So Alma de Cielo cigar opens up with the rich creaminess, sweetness of marzipan and honey, accented by subtle hints of nougat. As the cigar evolves, earthy undertones wave through, accompanied by delicate trace of orange zest. The heart of the smoke unveils warm cedar and more nougat. And while the finish delivers harmonious crescendo with a refined which the ginger spice and lingers gently. Best pair with a fine luxury champagne. Comes in box of 10.
Comes in a half
Robusto
box.
Robusto is $25 a stick. Comes to $250. Toro is 6 1/8 by 54. It's $27.50. And Haxgano is 6 by 60. It's $29.50. That's all I have on that release.
I'm not even following Rick. I just unfollowed 3 people too. Now I only 20.
So 20 ME, 19 ME, not even 20,
Oh.
19 ME.
I'm about to unfollow everybody. Fuck that.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So, cigar. Final thought, Val?
You know, I smoked this maybe about 2 years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I thought it was good then, but now, maybe because my palate has changed so much,
Mm-hmm.
I find it to be very linear.
Uh-huh.
To me, it still has a bite, a sourness, a bitterness to it. I'm not getting any of the stuff that Eric's eating. I'm getting mostly woods, a lot of woodsy, minerally. Yeah. Something
Okay.
I probably would not have a 5-pack of.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. I think I'm getting
I
a
mean-
similar experience.
One or two tops.
Unless it's necessary, I don't think I'll buy it again.
Yeah. I mean, I probably want to have it just to have it in the humidor. But it's not, I'm maybe because I like the T52 so much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the feral pig. Maybe because of that.
Feral Pig is like a totally different class of cigar compared to
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah. Yeah. But I think the what is it, the U14 or the U44, something like that. I think that's a better
U14.
I think that's a better smoke than this.
Oh, I hated that one.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what do
hate
you
it.
know? What do you know?
Sorry.
Unicos?
No, but that's good. But that just lets everybody know what diverse palates that we have. You know, if we all like, you know, if it's all have the same thing, then there's no, you know, there's no change of expressions.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Eric, how about you? Is the result still the same for you?
Yep, still 5-pack for me.
Wow. What about the people
I-
that's smoking it today? What do you think? Is it still just as good as you remembered? Or did it get worse for you? The thing about memory is that we tend to think about things better than they were.
Yeah.
Right? You remember like your first time doing something, or like your first time to Disney or whatever. It was great, but when you go back there, it's not the same.
Never went to Disney, so I don't know.
I
And-
remember there
and
was a
me-
story about how a daughter tried to cook a mother's recipe. She followed the recipe exactly, and every time she make it, it never tastes like her mother's recipe.
Yeah.
And she think that she had missed something. She haven't talked to her mother for a while, for a long time, and she's been cooking the same thing for her husband. Always been the same recipe. It tastes great to her husband, But she always say that it doesn't taste like how her mother made it.
But
And then finally the husband visited the mom. The mom made the exact same thing. And then he asked for the recipe. Not only the soup tastes exactly the same to him, the recipe was exactly the same. Even the way it's made it is exactly the same. So she followed to the T, but her memory just keep telling her her mother's version was way better, even though it's the same thing.
But isn't that? I mean, we're married, right? How many times have we said, "Well, it doesn't taste like my mom's"? And my mom, can give my wife the exact same recipe, and she can follow it just like Tony said, follow it to the T. Just doesn't taste the same, and that's probably going back to that memory of mom, right? Mom makes it this way; it tastes better.
She can taste her mother's love, but like I say, the husband tasted the very first time through the mother, still the same, exactly the same. So the love is there. And the wife's love or the mother's love, whatever that is, you know, her memory just twisted for her, basically.
And my aunt, she used to throw down in the kitchen, but she was a very angry person. So she didn't make shit with love. She made shit with hate. And that shit still came out good.
Damn
You know, and I'm
salt.
sure our moms didn't measure.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, my
You know,
mom doesn't
pinch of
cook.
this, pinch of that, shake, 3 or 4 shakes of this, 5 of that. Where me, I have to measure.
My mom doesn't cook, but my grandmother, I remember my grandmother cooking. Yeah, she doesn't care. She just grab and throw.
Yep, that was my grandma.
Yeah.
Right? She'll grab, she'll cook, and then she will taste it last. Like when it's done, she will taste it. And she will taste it and just throw her the spatula. Just throw it. Done. And then I was like, I never thought any of it. I don't think about it until I learn how to cook. And it was like, I can't do that. Can't do that. So in the end, I asked my grandmother, like, why don't you ever measure? She's like, oh, if it's screwed up, just change it. Just fix it.
Yeah.
Or just like when you cook the item, when you cook whatever you're cooking. When I cook one thing, my wife can make the exact same thing. It takes me 2 times or 3 times as long to make it. And she's done boom, 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 boom. And I'm over here struggling.
I try to teach my wife to cook. She can't. Everything that she cook will come out to be something murder weapon. Once she tried to cook me a dish, and the chicken was uncooked. Outside is almost burned. Outside is almost burned, but inside somehow is raw.
That's what happened to my girl. But I keep making her do it. Because I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, my dad learned his lesson with my stepmom. I love her to death. She's an amazing person. But we lost faith in her when she made us hot dogs. She put the buns in the toaster oven. No, she put the hot dogs in the toaster oven and the buns in the boiling water.
Like my girl, she make me chicken and stuff, and sometimes it's raw. I don't eat it. I tell her go home, redo it.
What?
I like redo it so I can eat.
And also, I want you guys to process this. She burnt mashed potatoes.
How is that possible?
She probably mashed them over the burner and left the burner on.
My stepmom burnt mashed potatoes.
I don't know. The most I could do with mashed potato is those one that you put in microwave with water.
That's
So,
not mashed potato. That's just mashed potato flavor powder.
It looked like mashed potato. It tastes like mashed potato. I'm fine.
But ever since those 2 incidents, my dad's like, "You're never cooking again. I'll cook. Just let me go down the kitchen."
Here's a question for you guys though: is hot dog raw?
I have a buddy.
No, hot dog is already cooked. It's already processed.
Right.
You can eat them
Yeah.
cold.
So why do we
right out
still
of
cook the hot
package.
dog? Why do we still cook the hot dog?
It tastes
Warm it
better
up.
warm.
Yeah, it's warming it up, not cooking it.
So you will think that it's okay to put a hot dog in the microwave, just warm it out and eat it?
Oh yeah, I do that all day.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that-
could,
that-
but I don't
that is
prefer it that
me.
way.
That is me, bro. What
I have
are
a-
you talking
I have a
about?
buddy of mine. His father, he just buys like the Frank's hot dogs and just opens the packet just straight from the supermarket and just snacks on them.
Dude, I don't know
It's
how
definitely
you
cooked. It's definitely cooked. Just put it out there. It's definitely cooked. But there are
Dude, I-
people that get sick eating it. So
But I
saying,
will
like,
tell you this: if you do put it in a microwave, you better puncture that hot dog with a fork.
no,
it's like
I don't do no.
it's like
I,
explode.
I let that thing split. Fuck that.
It will explode if it doesn't split.
It never explode on me. Never. And I
I've
do
seen it
that.
explode. I've seen it explode
I-
during college.
I did that since I was a kid, man.
I always get a fork and just stab it. Like,
I
3 times.
never,
1,
I
2,
never
3,
stab
and
it.
then-
I even put sausage in the microwave, dude.
Nothing smells worse than a burnt popcorn in the microwave and a hot dog explode in the microwave. It smells horrible.
I don't like popcorn, so
I love popcorn.
Popcorn burnt in your microwave will stink forever.
Yep. Yep. Growing up, but my dad was also a gamer, so we were playing Street Fighter, and we had a microwave that didn't have any timer yet. So my dad put popcorn. I'm like, Dad, fight me in Street Fighter. I beat his ass. He's, oh no, hell no, we're gonna run this back. Beat him again. No, we're running this back. Beat him again.
Don't you guys have a popcorn button?
No, this is before. Like this is like early 2000s. We got like a very cheap microwave that had no timer. So next thing you know, my dad just sees black smoke. Like, oh shit! He runs to the kitchen, and the whole house smelled like burnt popcorn for like a month.
On the bright side, every single one of them is popped.
Yeah.
On the bright side, but yeah, it stinks. The whole entire microwave smell like burn, no matter what you put in there.
Yep.
You can burn anything else, it will probably go away in a few minutes, but popcorn will linger.
Yeah, we had like leftovers, like Chinese food. So I had like boneless spare popcorn ribs. It did not taste good because the burnt popcorn went into the food.
Yeah.
Gotta toss it out and get a new one.
So today, Liga number 9. I think it's a flop for me. I think it actually made it worse on my mind. Liga number 9 today has made a new impression on me. I think I won't buy it again.
I would definitely keep buying it.
Yeah. I used to think Liga number 9 is pretty good. And T52 was better.
Now,
And,
okay, so all right, so saying that, is it because of what you heard about the 9 that made you think that?
Me?
Because that's what I thought.
No. I smoked multiple Liga number 9.
Okay.
At one point, I used to buy them by the box. I think
Like,
they just...
I'd rather smoke the 9 than the Emerald.
I think they just got worse and worse year by year.
The quality of them, or their batch.
The flavor just got worse and worse and more linear year by year. And it could be just this particular crop. I don't know. But it wasn't how I remembered for sure. But keep in mind, I don't think I have smoked a Liga for 2 years now. Minimum of 2 years. And it has gotten worse for me. Right? So
Y'all see me pick up a Liga here and there.
yeah.
So-
I know. In fact, mine was provided by Eric. I don't know why mine tastes different than Eric's. Maybe he decided to just rub it in his armpit before he sent it.
I just have a better palate.
No, you're just a better person, so you keep tasting sweets. So yeah, that is it today for the Smoke Together. I hope you guys enjoy the Smoke Together, and we'll have other smokes together. I gotta thank Joey. He sent me a list of the dates, so I actually remember the dates now, and we will go from there. I'll post it up for everybody else later, and it'll be like a YouTube post, so you can just write it down when you get a chance. All right. So that is it for tonight. I will see everybody next Wednesday, if nothing goes wrong. Next Wednesday. Tuesday, we're supposed to have a podcast, and it's gotta be hell of a podcast. I can tell you that. It's gotta be so bad that you'll never follow us again.
Why?
Because we have guests.
What?
We have guests.
You have guests? Who?
His friends.
Oh, is this friend coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
You knew about it. We talked about this.
You put it right in front of your face.
Yeah, but I
Who's got a
forgot.
friend?
Just things like he's
Ian,
not.
you got
important,
another
so-
friend?
No, it's
Yeah.
gotta be
very
Rick's
rare.
friend from UK, I believe, or UK or Europe. So
I think
it's
they're, I think
gotta
they're
be
both coming on. So you gotta
Yeah.
have one from Europe, one from the Netherlands.
yeah. So it's you guys know it's gotta be bad. When we have guests on, you know it's
And
gonna
you
be
said they're
bad.
gay, right?
Yes,
Both of them.
both of them are gay.
So no wonder why you're gay. All right.
Okay. What the hell? So it's gotta be one of those funny shows. I guess I would recommend people to jump on. Ask your questions there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be so bad. My wife warned me about this when I was driving. I told her about it. She's like, "Don't." I was like, "Yes."
I already have a apology on Twitter pre-typed and saved in my draft.
Yeah, that's the day we get canceled. Okay, so yeah, make sure to join us on that one. And that's it for tonight. I'll see you guys.
I
next
think I'm
time.
gonna cancel. I
Yeah,
got something to do.
I'm well, don't listen to it. All right, have a good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I'm cancel myself.